Hi guys, and welcome to my first attempt at making a training video. Medyo matagal ko na rin pangarap na makagawa ng ganito na maayos ng konti. But as you can see, most of the footage that we will be able to shoot are indoors. Pero mag-i-insert ako ng actual na live fire. Now, why am I doing this? I'm doing this kasi in the Philippine setting, the most popular pistol, the most popular handgun in the Philippines is a 1911. And alam naman natin na there are at least 3 local manufacturers of the 1911. And because of that, it's more economical of a choice kesa yung mga polymer na pistols. One thing to remember is the 1911 is a professional's gun, kumbaga. Hindi siya well suited dun sa mga bagito pa lang na shooter, although maganda siyang training platform. I personally consider the 1911 as a very excellent training platform, kaya nga natin ginagawa ito. Iba ang manual of arms ng 1911. It's not like a Glock na damputin mo lang, kalabitin mo, okay ka na. With the 1911, there are certain nuances that you have to be aware of para magamit nyo siya ng efficiently, effectively, if you're intending to use it as a self-defense tool. Ngayon, for the purposes of this video, ang gagawin lang natin is check muna natin kung umaandar yung camera. Now, for the purposes of this video, what I will try to share with you guys is a little bit of the classical use of the 1911. Wala tayo masyadong i-discuss dito na tactical because alam niyo naman, hindi ako tactical. And basically, ito yung mga drills na na-develop ko using other classic drills. So, kumbaga, dinevelop ko na lang siya para maging mas efficient for the 1911 user. Kung kayo ay sanay na, matagal na kayong nagsushoot ng competition or defensive pistol, malamang alam niya na to. But for those who are not yet aware of this, let's make this an enjoyable learning journey for the both of us. Kasi ako rin, kumbaga, natututo pa rin lang ako nag-aaral. Hindi pa rin tapos ang pag-aaral ko in terms of shooting and in terms of the 1911 as a platform. So, samahan nyo ako as we delve into the finer points of the 1911. Let's go! So, bago tayo magpatuloy, I would like to acknowledge Sir Mar for allowing us the use of his Norinco 1911. Alam nyo naman, wala tayong budget na sarili para sa beng-beng natin. So, salamat Kuya Mar at pinahiram mo yung sayo para magawa natin tong video na ito. And si Kuya Mar masugid na supporter ng Manila Sentinel yan. Ever since nag-uumpisa tayo, sumusuporta na siya. So, salamat Kuya for that. And moving forward, why is the 1911 the popular choice? And take note, popular kasi yun nga, locally produced siya, mas available siya sa market, kumbaga. Kaya since affordable siya, yung mga nakakapag-ipon ng budget pambili ng kanilang gamit, most likely pipiliin nila ang 1911 for economic reasons. But since yan ang pinili ninyo, I would like for you guys to learn how to use your 1911s efficiently. Sayang meron na rin lang kayong gamit Might as well pakinabangan nyo ng maayos, di ba? The 1911 is a single action pistol, meaning kahit anong gawin nating kalabit ng trigger, walang mangyayari. But when the hammer is up, it's ready to fire. So again, hanggat hindi natin kinakasa ang hammer, walang pwedeng mangyari sa 1911. So kapag nakababa yung hammer niyan, kahit anong kalabit ninyo, kahit na naka-off yung safety, hindi nyo siya magagamit. Conversely, kahit naman nakakasa yung hammer and nakababa yung safety, Ito yung nakababa yung safety. This is safety up. Even if you pull that trigger, walang mangyayari. Why? Because meron siyang tinatawag na grip safety. So unless the grip safety is depressed and the safety is off, tsaka lang siya makakalabit. So those are two major things to remember about the 1911 platform. So let's start from the very beginning. Safety check muna tayo. So ang gagawin natin, clear muna natin bago tayo mag-practice ng kung ano-anong pistol drills. Check muna natin yung gamit natin kung clear. So, kasa, track the slide to the rear. Make sure na walang laman yung chamber and walang laman yung magazine. Makikita nyo naman pagka walang laman. Balik natin yung slide and put the safety on. Iniiwan ko ng naka-hammer up. Now, nakita nyo bakit hindi ko binaksak yung slide. One of the finer points na kailangan yung maintindihan. Hindi ko basta-basta ginagamit yung slide release. Why? Because unti-unti mauuka niya yung notch dun sa slide ninyo. Doesn't really matter kung once every 1,000 rounds nyo ginagawa yun. Pero kapag lagi nyong ginagawa, hindi siya magandang gawain kasi merong mga 1911 na local na mauupod, lalaki yung buka na yan. And darating ang panahon na hindi na kayo magsa-slide lock. Kaya hanggat maaari, maingat tayo sa pagbalik ng slide. Hindi naman masyadong effort ang medyo i-atras nyo lang ng konti yung slide ninyo and let the slide go forward. So, nandito na rin lang tayo. Might as well. Nakadami rounds tayo. Take your magazine. Ang hawak nito lagi naka-index sa first round. And then, into the pistol. Hindi mo na kailangang isagad kasi ang mangyayari nito, tatama yung magazine nyo dun sa ejector na kailangan pag-ingatan ninyo yan. Dahil kapag yun ang nangyari, magkakaproblema kayo sa ejection. So from there, pwede ko siyang hilahin to the rear, confirm, engage the safety, and holster. So we are now ready to do some 1911 classic drills. Now, before we get on to the classic 1911 drills, let's review muna kung papaano yung proper grip of the 1911. Now, like we said, the 1911 is not like any other weapon system. Medyo unique siya, and a matter of fact, most of the polymer pistols are trying to incorporate some of the characteristics ng 1911, kagaya ng grip angle, which some shooters say is the perfect shooting angle, yung 18 degrees kung tawagin. Nagkakaroon ng resurgence ngayon of the 2011, which is 1911 high cap na polymer yung frame. So, medyo nagiging popular ulit yung 1911 system. Pero, medyo modernized na, kagaya ng sa mga staccato or Springfield Prodigy, etc. Pero let's break down the proper 1911 grip. To start with, kailangan mataas yung grip mo. So, you have to start with the high master grip. So, kunwari, wala siya sa holster, kinakailangan na yung shooting hand mo mataas na kagad. Okay? Mataas na agad yan. And, take note na yung shooting hand dapat nakasakay sa thumb safety with the support hand wrapping around the grip in this manner. So, ito yung pinaka-importante, yung placement ng shooting hand thumb dun sa safety para ma-disengage and engage. So, importante yan. Okay? Now, it's very important to practice the proper grip on any 1911, whether it's the classic 1911 or the modern polymer high cap or 2011 style pistol. And why is that? It's because if you grip the 1911 incorrectly with your thumb underneath the thumb safety, there is always that tendency to activate the thumb safety while shooting. So if this thing is down and on recoil with an improper grip, you might accidentally bump up the thumb safety levers. So importante yon. Huwag kayo maniniwala sa mga instructor na nilalagay yung thumb dito sa ilalim ng thumb safety. May alam akong gun tuber na ganun eh. Palibasa may uka yung grip ng 1911, dito niya nilalagay yung thumb niya, and that's the wrong way to grip a 1911. Another thing to remember is with an improper grip, you might not be able to push down on the beaver tail. So minsan, kapag maluwag yung grip natin, hindi natin napupush yung beaver tail. So ano mangyayari niyan? Kapag walang pressure doon sa grip safety, even with the safety off on a 1911, hindi siya magpa-fire. But with some pressure or with proper pressure on the grip safety, two very important points on the proper 1911 grip. So now, pag-usapan natin yung reload process. Now, what I do, kung napapansin nyo, na from start to finish, I practice proper handling. It doesn't matter kung administrative na ilalagay ko pa lang sa holster yung barrel or magre-reload ako at the start of my shooting session. Pareho lahat ng movement. So, tingnan nyo yung tinatawag na administrative loading. Iisa lang ang movement niyan, which is, let's say from the holster, check, gun is clear. Siyempre yung hawak ulit, and index, pasok, firm yung pagpasok, check kung kakalas ulit, release the slide, preferably, check, press check. So, isang movement yon, di ba? Now, kapag nag-reload, paano na naman ang movement mo? Watch this. So, let's say, kailangan kong mag-reload. Okay, first thing I do is bring the gun to high compress, and while doing that, I'm releasing my finger from the trigger face, engaging my safety, and yung support hand ko goes for the spare. And while doing that, slightly I will turn para mahawakan ng trigger finger ko yung magazine release, get my reload, do a magazine swap, and put this thing back, and disengage, re-engage, and that's my version of yung tinatawag na tactical reload, or for me, mas gusto kong tawagin the magazine swap, kasi nagsiswap ka ng magazine from a different angle. Tingnan natin. And why do we do that? Ginagawa natin yon kasi para sa akin, ang isa sa pinakamaselan na parte ng pistol nyo is the magazine, and it's also a very critical part. Kapag ito na damage, medyo magkakaroon din kayo ng malamang malfunction sa 1911 nyo or any pistol that ginagamit ninyo. Pag ito nasira, ito ang may laman na bala, paano na kayo, di ba? Common sense na lang yan. And if you're not shooting competition, wala akong nakikitang point sa pagtapon ng magazine. Hindi siya proper. I mean, bottom line, masisira ito eh. So, bakit nyo gagawin? And also, more importantly, kung let's say, tactical situation, pag kayo nakaiwan ng magazine, may dadampot niyan. Hindi nyo na mababalikan to. Again, it's just one way of properly retaining your magazine. Para sa akin kasi ito yung pinaka-efficient way na ma-preserve yung mga magazine ninyo na maiwasang masira, diba? Ang mahal ng mga magazine sa totoo lang. So, there's no point na magtapon-tapon kayo ng magazine nyo at hayaan nyo lang na masira. Kasi mahirap palitan ng mga ganito. Okay? As much as possible, master the magazine swap reload. So sabi nga, yung mga nag-start sa polymer pistols, maaring makalimutan nila yung thumb safety. And conversely, yung mga nasanay sa mga makabagong systems like the Sig Sauer, wala siyang grip safety, wala rin siyang thumb safety. Wala siyang manual safeties to speak of. So all you really need to do is pull the trigger like a striker-fired pistol. So yun ang malaking pagkakaiba ng 1911 system. So how do we master that? Para sa akin, if you watch my draw carefully, when I draw, pagdampot ko sa holster, naka-engage pa rin yung safety. Gun comes out, and normally, naka-forward na yung muzzle even before I engage the safety, and I already have a master grip. Palagi kong pinapractice yung paghawak with a master grip, if you notice. So, at this point, forward na yung muzzle bago ko pa i-disengage yung safety. And pagbabalik before holstering, engage ulit. So yun yung basic movement nun. Engage, disengage. Just keep practicing that particular move. And kapag kayo nag-change mag, ganun din ang ritual, di ba? So let's say I need to do a magazine swap or a reload. Boom boom. Engage safety. Ganun lang po kasimple yun. Para sa akin, masterin nyo na kagad yung from the draw. Okay? Kasi may nangyayari dyan na from the draw, nadi-disengage na kagad yung safety, which is unsafe. So practice the proper draw, engaging and disengaging the safety, and knowing how much pressure you need para lang ma-disengage ang tinatawag na grip safety natin. So, again, with the safety off, kahit na naka-off ang safety, hindi nyo mapipindot yan unless may pressure dito sa thumb safety ninyo. So, until may pressure sa thumb safety, tsaka lang babagsak yung hammer ninyo. So, yung mga punto na yon, yung mga very important points na yon, you have to know, you have to master the 1911 in that sense. Now, how do you find out ngayon kung gaano kalayo ang disengagement ng grip safety bago nyo makalabit yung trigger? That I will reserve for a different video. Tignan muna natin kung maganda ang response dito sa video na to, di ba? So for now, nilatag ko muna sa inyo yung fundamentals of the 1911 pistol or handling the 1911 pistol. I also wrote a blog on the art of the 1911. If you like this video, then please comment and syempre like and subscribe. Thank you so much for all your support. Salamat Kuya Mar sa pagpapahiram nitong laruan mo. And hopefully in the next Art of the 1911 video, mahiram pa natin ulit yung gamit. At any rate, that's been the long and the short of it. This has been Abs Abando for Manila Sentinel. Raw, love your 1911s.